Yes, this is a wig. Mind your business. This is being recorded on Sunday evening. I like my videos to come out around Monday at 4:30, but I had nothing, literally nothing. I had scraps of videos. Decided to record this little series that I'm gonna call Yappertron 5000. I talk to myself a lot. Okay, like all I do is talk. I have friends and people who would love to listen to my conversations. That's a lie. I have friends, period. I don't think I have anyone who would be willing to just listen to me yap and talk and just word vomit. But so I end up talking to myself quite a lot. Being that it is Sunday at 10 p.m. on a Sunday, all of my family members are home, hence the really horrible Apple mic. Apple, sponsor me. Hey party people. Hello. If you are new, hi. You probably are new. I was on my analytics and it turns out that 29 people are returning subscribers to watch more of my content. So if you're one of the 29 people, hi cousin, how you doing? I'm so close to 180 subscribers, which isn't a lot, you know, compared to other people, but for me 180 it's quite a lot. It's a lot than my TikTok, that's for sure. And I've had my TikTok longer than I've had my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about, I need to keep this close to my face. Today I wanted to talk about being a nerd. You have to nerd out. I recently watched the new Superman movie and it's been all I can think about. It's been all I can watch. It's been all I can digest. The music has been all I can, because I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. It's been all that I can be, and I loved the movie so much. I've just been getting into my Marvel gag. Like growing up, I don't think I was even allowed to I mean I was, but when I was younger, my parents really just hammered on the idea of comic books are for boys, and I was like, yes, comic book are for boys. But now that, you know, my frontal lobe has developed a little bit since then, I'm like, I can read whatever I want to read. And so I've been getting into Marvel and comics and superheroes. Right now my favorite superhero is Spider-Man, mostly because you can be anyone behind the mask, and I think that concept is so awesome. But Superman is a close second. Superman is it's a really close second. I just loved the movie so much. So much. David Cornsweet, DC. I'm sorry, do you know who David Cornsweet is? I need to do a video where I just talk about the guys that I like, because I have a list. It's not even a very long list. I made the list maybe 2 years ago. Let me just be truthful for a sec. I wasn't going to watch the Superman movie. When I first heard it, I was like, okay, it's Superman, I'm a Spider-Man girl. But then I am a watcher of The Royal Court by Brittany Broski. I think she is really, really funny. I think she has this charm to just make anyone that she's with just comfortable and themselves, and I like her for that. And one of her recent guests on The Royal Court was David Cornsweet, and I was like, who's this man? I watched the episode and oh my god, is he super charming and fun. My infatuation with David Cornsweet does not come from a place of romance. There's still a little bit of me that's what if this man is just secretly racist? He's a white man from Philly, married to a white woman. His friends are white. Like, anytime I see him interact with a black person, I'm like, what if this man is just secretly racist and we just don't know? That is like my biggest fear, because I don't care who you are, what your skin color is, you know, like where your family is from. If you're a cute guy, like, I'm into you, period. One of my biggest fears when I see a white man that is like fine is like, do your family say slurs behind closed doors? If I were to walk into the house with a traditional food, will I get stank eyes? Will I get spat at? Quickly. So I don't look in any guy's direction, period, because I have better things to do. But when it comes to, like, I tell my friends, I'm like, this guy's so cute, he just happens to be white. And then they say, oh my gosh, go talk to him. Are you mentally unwell? Do you understand that I am dark? I went to the beach, I tanned, I'm a nice dark. I'm very much dark skinned right now. So no, I never go to guys ever, not again. I've learned my lesson. But back to David Corns, where I think that he is great, and he's the type of person that I just love to listen to him talk. And I relate to him in the sense that he is so like ADHD, autistic coded. A lot of things that David does, like stuttering, not stuttering, but just like, I'm gonna just say stuttering. I can't find the word that I'm looking for right now, but like stuttering on his sentences, taking jokes too seriously, and just being like losing what he was going to say mid-sentence. A lot of stuff like that is like, I relate, and it's like nice to see someone in big media that relates to that. Oh my gosh, on the topic of me hoping he wasn't like a bad person or racist, I made this TikTok that went kind of viral, and I really hope he doesn't see it, or none of, like, I posted that TikTok, I didn't even think it was gonna go anywhere. I really hope he never knows who I am. Anyone who, you can't catch me in 3D saying that you're cute. I think I'd much rather light myself on fire and then jump off a bridge, Lex Luthor style. Because of him, he single-handedly made me want to watch the Superman movie even more. At that point, I had already been watching Smallville, the 10 Bumbleclat seasons. It's gonna take me 2 years to watch that, but Tom Welling is in there. I need to make a video. The list goes on. It's both like real and fictional. Like, this is the place for the weirdos. If you're weird, take my hand. As someone who knows about Superman's lore, I haven't read a lot of the comics. I'm yet to. I just have a lot of things to do. As someone who knows about Superman's lore, it was really good. I went with my friend who knew practically nothing about Superman, and she was like, it was good. Like, out of like the S tier, she gave the Superman movie like a B, and I was like, but she knew nothing about it, and it just kind of jumped right in the middle of the action. Like, Superman spoilers. Skipper's already dating Lois. He already has that job at the Daily Planet. People already know that he is an alien. You know, people already know that he's not really human. So, and Lex has already like started hating on him and trying to destroy him, and she was just kind of confused. She was like, why is Lex trying to destroy this dude? What is going on? If 2 + 2, the music and the action scenes and how like just how great the movie was, definitely, it, like, she still enjoyed it. I loved that movie because it was so true to Superman's character. This guy on Twitter, I don't know what his name is, like Ben Sharpio, he is like, that movie is so bad, review coming soon. And there's a lot of people on Twitter that's like, that's how you know the movie is good. There's a lot of people comparing Henry Cavill's Superman and David Corenswet's Superman. I think that they were both great. I prefer David Corenswet's Superman because I am a fan of like the big softy, like the whole, like, he's a do-gooder, he's a good doer, doesn't litter, he picks up litter, he literally saved a squirrel. Like, I love that a lot. That's my favorite type of man. My friend though is a Henry Cavill type of person. She definitely enjoyed Henry Cavill's Superman more than David Cornswell's Superman, and I think that they were both great. I don't think we should like be comparing the two, because frankly none of us could go up and rise up to the occasion of being the next Superman. No one is better than Christopher Reeves. So we need to stop demonizing people who genuinely are interested in nerdy stuff. People who are interested in anime, people who are interested in comics, people who are furries, people who are interested in K-pop, people who are interested in J-pop, K-dramas, C-dramas, J-dramas, people who are interested in anything that isn't mainstream aren't weird. People who are hyper interested in a specific topic as well aren't weird, because in fact they're even more interesting than anyone else who isn't interested in that stuff, because at least they have something to talk about that isn't Dubai chocolate, Labubu, Love Island. And I'm not hating on that. The whole like hating on nerds is just so 1970s. It's 2025 and I still find comments that's like, really bro, you really watch this shit? That's like, let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. People are so comfortable with being mean nowadays that it's like, being nice makes you look like an outlier. Being nice makes you the weird one. Hello? One of the days where little boys and little girls can bond over superheroes and being nerdy together. Now they're bonding over how many bodies they have. So watching David Corenswet just really, like freely, always, in every interview I swear, talk about Star Wars and aviation and his love for flying and just his love for acting as well, like the craft, like just really was like, this is so nice and it's so interesting. Like, I have never watched Star Wars, and I have no want to, but just listening to him talk about Star Wars was almost enough for me to think about watching it. The woman that plays Lewis, I'm blanking out right now. What is her name? Nicholas Hoult? David Corenswet? Oh my gosh, this is so bad. I don't know her name. I've completely blanked out. The woman that plays Lewis. That's not her name. I wish I could. My laptop is dead and I'm recording on my phone, so I can't do any research right now. She's so pretty and I want to be her. I love her voice so much. She speaks so clearly and eloquently, and she's also really, really funny. And I wish I could just like take how she says things like Ursula from Ariel. Another thing that I watched, Julie and the Phantoms, just they really made me think about getting into acting. Now you're probably wondering, Annie. And to that I say, what's so silly about that? But that is like amongst the other like 10 things that I want to do and be. It's about to reach the 30-minute mark. I wanted to record for only 30 minutes because editing this needs to be done with swiftness. The moral of this video, be a nerd. Don't be afraid to go out and enjoy. Wish I could go into detail about things that I'm nerding about right now, but the only thing that's on my mind is Superman and David Corenswet. I hope that you guys enjoyed whatever this was. I promised a banger video last video, but I mean, depends on who you are. This video might be a banger. This is what I wanted my YouTube channel to be at the very beginning. I just wanted to, but I was inspired by Kelsey Lele. Love you! I expect this to be a series because I love to talk and I talk a lot. I have a lot of things to talk about. So I'm done talking. I'm really thirsty and I want to draw. Take a wild guess who I want to draw. It's Superman. My art Instagram is this. The drawing is not going to be out by the time I post this video tomorrow, but just follow my art Instagram. I also have a TikTok. This is her. I don't know how many people are going to see this video, but if you did, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. We, the family, are so close to 200 subscribers. Oh, it's so exciting. So if you're new and you liked what you saw and heard, consider subscribing. Don't forget to go out there and do something that you genuinely enjoy, because the only opinion that matters is your own. And if you're a returning watcher, returning subscriber, here to watch another one of my videos, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This has been Annie, and I am logging off. Bye. I really do want to become an actor though. What if I signed up for acting school? What if I vlogged it?